There we go. Hello, Gil. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, there's another one down there. So we are fishing on a lake today that we fish quite frequently, but it's like the only lake that has any actual safe ice to get onto. There you go. So, we're doing, we checked out 3 lakes earlier this morning. Every single one of them had the shores absolutely destroyed, to the point where you probably couldn't even put boards out and walk out to either, because even the ice that was somewhat firm was still only a couple inches thick, and it was pretty honeycombed. So this might be the last video that we have of ice fishing season, which is pretty wild because our season's been almost less than a month. We were able to get out a couple of times, but so we're out here doing what we can. It'll be interesting, but we're just gonna really grind it out, see how many fish we can actually catch today, if it, just in case it is the last day. So we'll be out here all day long. If you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, that'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Let's get after them. Oh, go. Okay, what are you? A little crappy. We're back at one of the brush piles that we fished earlier this year. We'll be bouncing around a lot. This morning, I found 2 monster schools, but very similarly to the other day. They just are swimming and moving so quickly. By the time you can pop holes, they're 30 yards a different direction. So we know there's fish here. We'll probably end up moving from here at some point in time, to see if we can't find some bigger fish, if there aren't some decent sized ones around here. So probably end up more main lake, but that's where all of the fish were that, oh, got that one too. That's where all the fish were previously the other day, or in this morning, that were moving around so much. So we could hole hop, but every time we drilled on top of them, they were instantly gone. And not sticking around in the same spots either. There's another one. Again, the mission today is just to catch as many fish as possible. Hopefully we get some big ones. We do have tip-ups out there also. So, and there's not a whole lot of people out on the lake just because of how awful the shore conditions are right now. So, don't have to worry about trying to find spots at all. There's a decent one coming out of the brush pile. Oh, there's a bunch down there, but not a whole lot of them look very big. That one doesn't look too bad. How big are you? I want to raise right up to it. Instantly. You a better crappie? No, about the same as the rest. Looking for crappie that are just a inch to 2 inches bigger than this one. All pretty cookie cutter. Just have a little Wonder Bread tungsten on with a silky. The past couple days they seem to respond pretty well to that. Be either the finicky fish or just a little bit bigger of a profile so they can find it. It is a bigger profile, but again, those strands or fibers move so subtly in the water that finicky fish like it too. So there's just so many loaded in that brush pile, but they do not look big. A lot of them look smaller than the crappie that we've already caught. So we might have to do a little bit of moving around, but end up trying to find something main lake maybe, and getting lucky with that, a group of fish on. Okay. A little crappie. It's a little bit better one. Not by much. Oh, there's a good one down there. No. Of course, this is how it happens. Oh, there was a good one for a second. A little bit better of a crappie. Not by much. They're all right about 8.5, 9 inches. Oh, that one hit hard. Small though. Tiny. Ah, it's actually a little bit bigger of a crappie. He hit like the lightest. Still not a big one. Go. What are you? Fighting a little bit better. Huh. A little crappie. A little bit bigger than the ones we were catching before. Not much, but... Oh, come on now. What is your deal? You inhaled it, though. It's a good sign. It's been a little while since we've had some fish. I don't know how many spots we've gone to now. It's got to be like 5 or 6 at least. It's a little bit better of a crappie. Almost an eater. Maybe a ½ inch shy. But there's much more fish over here than the last few spots we've gone to. So that's good. Such a light bite. A little crappie. Oh, it's a gill. It's not a bad gill. It's a pretty decent one. Probably could eat if we want to. Right about 7. We'll see if we can catch a couple more, and if we start catching more a little bit more frequently, decent sized one, we'll probably end up keeping. Oh, there's gonna be a smaller one. Got him. Small one. A little gill, or well, that's a decent gill. Wonder if the ones in the back are gills too. We could keep that one. We might start keeping. I think we will. We'll go ahead and keep this guy. Not a big one, but big enough. Oh, there's 2 absolute monsters. Oh, he touched it. Get back down to him. Get back down to him. There's another one that's a ways away. Oh, that's a small one. Don't want you. Oh, I didn't get him anyway. There's a blimp down there. Oh, he's coming in. Do it. That's a good one. That's a good gill. You are well over 8, and we will keep you. Oh, well, there's another good one down there. I'll get unhooked. Don't. Oh, no. Oh, he took mine. That's a good one. It's hand size. That's definitely over 8. We'll keep him. Oh, I was hoping to get that other one too. Well, we've got a couple now. Getting there. Getting there, getting there. Have to bend that hook out a little bit. Those light wire hooks, they do bend a little bit more easily than normal ones. Get him. Oofed ya. That was such a slow bite. What are you? Another decent gill. Another one right at 8 inches. Fatty. I switched on over to a silver tungsten just because of how bright it is, and hoping it would go ahead and throw off a little bit more light. I have just a single spike on there, just barely hooked, and and that one came up, and it took a while for it to convince it to bite, but basically dead sticking it, to be honest. So that's another one. We are well on to a fish fry tonight. It's not a bad one. What are you? A little crappie. Figured. As soon as I raised up, it came with it. Oh, come on now. There's some bigger ones down there. Not quite an eater. Oh, come on now. There you go. Another little guy. Where did the bigger ones go? After all day, we finally got a flag. Oh, keep hauling. Doesn't feel very big. Is it a bass or is it a tiny pike? Small regardless, but she was moving. Little bass. Oh. Don't hook me. Oh boy. Barely got him hooked. Right in the bottom lip. Oh. Pound and a halfer. Nice. It's the first one I've caught in a while. Real sharp teeth. All right, we'll go ahead and let him go. See if we can get another one. You're gonna eat. Got him. So I said you were coming in way too quickly not to eat. Not a bad one. Where are you? Bluegill or crappie? Bluegill. They've been way more aggressive than the crappie have been, that's for sure. Another good hand-sized one. Gonna be in the grease and not too long. Another decent one. A little bit smaller than the rest. If we weren't already keeping, I probably wouldn't keep this one, but it's been slowed down considerably, so I guess things that are on the verge or on the fringe we'd probably end up keeping too. So there's a couple more down there. Let's get after them. Oh, they're eating now. That one feels kind of small. Oofta. He's about the same size as the rest. Smoked it. That one's all the way down there. Another decent one. A little bit smaller than the rest again. Oh, got him. I was supposed to say eat it. One doesn't feel too bad. You're crappie or a bluegill? Bluegill. Oh, there's another couple down there. Add him to the pile. Well, that's about it for today. So we ended up doing pretty decent. It was a bit of a grind, trying to find fish, and you just kind of had to bounce around, picking them when you could, and then obviously going to a new spot when all those fish left. But it was relatively successful day. We got a fish fry for tonight, so that's great. We ended up with a small little bass, and that was a good surprise too. Surprised we didn't have more flags today, but it is what it is. Don't know how many more days we're going to be able to get out to ice fish. The shore's pretty awful. It's getting sundown, so I have to have to get to leaving because I have to find my way off the ice. But we'll see if we can get out another day or two, or who knows, maybe the weather will change and we'll be able to get out for another couple weeks. Nevertheless, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.